Hey guys, Lincoln here with Eastwood. I've recently been playing around with this Airline map Colin Newman signature, which is equipped with a piezo pickup under the bridge. Playing around with it, I've gotten some pretty good acoustic tones out of it, but I think I could do better. And to help, I just recently purchased a new acoustic amp, a Loudbox Performer by Fishman. We're going to try to play around today and see what the best acoustic tone we can get out of this. I'm thinking we can get pretty close to the real deal, but you be the judge. Let's check it out. So here I am. I've got a nice low seat next to my new Fishman Loudbox Performer. I've got the guitar here switched completely to the piezo pickup, so the humbuckers are taken completely out of the equation. And everything is dialed into noon right now with the EQing knobs, the anti-feedback notch filter. I've got just a little bit of reverb on it to kind of create a nice acoustic feel. But as you can hear right now, it's a little metallic. We can get better than that, I think, by kind of gaming the EQ and getting a nice natural acoustic sound. It doesn't sound bad, but it can sound better. Let's see what we can do. Now, listening to this flat tone, I can tell right away that there are a few common sense things that I can do to improve this. First of all, it's not quite as bassy as an acoustic, so we're going to turn the lows up a little bit. And I think a lot of that tinniness that's coming through could be translated by the mid-tone. I was messing around with this earlier, and I normally like a heavy mid-scoop, but that just deadens it just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and just get a little bit of that warm mid-range dialed in. And then we're going to take just a little bit of the highs out, a little bit of that sparkle out of it. It's still not quite there, but it's better. Next, we can look at the anti-feedback knob. Right now it's at noon, so it's taken out of the equation. But you can actually notch part of the frequencies. So if I play around with it, I'm wanting right now to take out a little bit of the low mids. This just has a general mid knob. For a good acoustic sound, generally you want to dial out some of the low mid frequencies. We don't really have that option here. So we're going to cut back on the mids overall just a little bit, but then go in there and find a nice notch around where the low mids. That's a little too low. That takes out some bass. Right around there. I will say right now, I think I've got a pretty good acoustic tone dialed in. It's still really bright, like maybe I'm playing an acoustic with brand new strings. But that's taking into account the fact that I am using a pick, and it's also bouncing off steel saddles in this tunematic style bridge. So it's going to be really responsive and really bright, even with it kind of EQ'd the way an acoustic might react in a general EQ mix. Let's finger pick a little bit, because I have a theory. It'll sound a little more natural, but kind of like I'm finger picking with finger picks on, rather than with my fingertips. I like that a lot. I like the finger picked tone a lot. A lot of good response. Like I said, the pick is a little hot, it's a little bright. If there was a general tone knob, I might be able to crank a tone knob down and get a really accurate sound. Let's see how we might be able to emulate that. I'm going to take some of the highs out of it still. Maybe a little bit more mids. Sounds pretty good. you have it. Pretty good acoustic tone with a piezo bridge on our Airline map Colin Newman signature. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna spend some more time with this. So I'll mess around. We'll have a new video out later this week, and until then, thanks for joining in. I've been Lincoln Smith with Eastwood. We'll see you next time.